Look, I'm accessorizing. I learned it from watching you loot everything that wasn't welded in place.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm some random gamer. There are many like me, but I am unique. At least that's what I tell myself. Tonight's game is The Outer World 2. The Outer Worlds 2, sorry. I'm playing this one for a little while now. My new mic has still not arrived. I had to cancel that order from somebody else because the other place, I guess, just didn't want to do their jobs. I mean, I guess it's super hard to put a box in another box and send it, but whatever. Anyway, it's a Saturday night, so that's enough of me talking. Let's get back into this and continue where I left off. If anybody has any problems with the audios or anything, just spit it out the chat channel. I got restream chat opened. Window. So hopefully it'll work out. What am I doing? Right, get the roof modulator. That way. Just follow this path here. Out back.
Resorting to violence.
Bye. First of all, time to do it. I'm sure there's a mine around here somewhere.
Vulnerabilities identified. Incoming. Get clear. Not getting through that. Better find some way around.
Alright, so around.
Back and scan.
Fairly certain I can't get over it.
Go for torpification.
Just do that.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Pew pew. Pew pew.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Really angered some people with the wildlife.
Investigating hostile intentions. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Would not refuse medical support. Thank you. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Citizen's lap. That sucks. Shoot some food here. The new keyboard finally arrived, and I'm loving it. It is taking a little bit of getting used to.
Suffered extensive damage,
It's
Commander.
mine. For some reason. I guess in theory it could pick up a mine, but just probably a little. Right. Anyway, so love the keyboard, but it's taking a little getting used to. Take all that stuff.
I'm not clear what that roar signified, but whatever issued it sounds fierce.
Light tower. Place missing part. Shine.
Overlapping. I'm back in scan. Check your scope for combatant analysis.
It's all except they were very mad at me. Let's just keep on going.
Attention, Commander. There may be valuable parts at this location that can improve this unit's functionality. Performing a thorough search of the Automech factory is advised. Should you wish to maximize your Valerie unit's combat effectiveness, build this
Use
factory
Valerie unit.
schematics. It is likely the desired parts are being stored somewhere on the ground floor.
Proceeding to attack. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
That.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Nope. Nope. Shit.
Contact reestablished. Focusing sensors.
Adversary vulnerable.
Okay, let's keep moving. Let's just go over to the other side.
I'll handle this. Standing by to stupefy. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Enemy dead!
Unfriendly nearby.
Consider self-preservation a priority. Target.
Minimizing exposure. Ammunition depleted.
Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
Hasten into cover.
Really likes me.
Good.
Try to limit further damage, Commander.
Into cover. He would drive us into disarray.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Yeah, this guy's a pistol combat.
We are shooting back changing magazines efficiently and in short order.
Back in stand.
Outsider in need of guidance.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Short on targets at the moment. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Jeez. Come on.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Check your scopes for combatant.
Quick save, okay.
Proceeding to attack.
Shit, he's way far.
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Who's this one? Okay. That's fine. I guess we'll just go back to this. A lot of bad guys in here. Should have just used a trauma kit. Smarter about this.
I'll handle this. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Threat detected.
You've suffered extensive damage.
Whoa. This guy's hit really hard. Good. Let's try this again. Really need to do better about funneling these guys.
Proceeding to attack.
all rightly appreciate our perfect life of contentment and
Can't be
pleasure.
too far, I bet.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
Disruption and void. That cover spot looks much better.
Final call.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Port breaking for cover. Ever vigilant.
Check your scope. You try to limit further damage, Commander.
Drive up into disarray.
Back to scan.
Focusing in
That's some serious gibbage.
you thing. You must
Cross out of sight.
Hostilities are afoot. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Replenishing my firearm.
I hear a guy
Fix on
talking.
their weaknesses. Torpificator is charged.
Grenade.
Locking them down. Torpification in progress. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
The protector is in tune.
Put your head out. Come on.
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
I refuse.
In the red, Commander.
This is serious. Oh,
So, we met what passes for the presiding bishop. Oh, I had plenty on my mind during that I am still a member of the order and work in its best interests. I believe may all
Reading.
seems our auto-mechanical colleague should make ready for her next upgrade.
That's what those about. Just yet. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh, thought about putting 2 points in. can't unlock it. To the lockpick, just for shits and giggles. When leveling, you only have skill points into your lowest non-zero skill. This skill you have no points. So that means no points into medical. Yeah, seems like a good idea, but most of these.
Threat detected.
Liquored up on artificial blades.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Check your scope. We'll come back to you.
So junk. Oh, that because I don't really fuck all. I don't know if this is any good. Let's try this shit here. It's a barrel though. So that. Okay. That's that. So what do we buy? Bullets, 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 bullets. And now I have no money for this. I didn't know what to do with third person mode like that. This is all part of the same room. Armament modifications. Shit. I haven't fun for any of that stuff.
Mobilizing. Go for complication. Please.
Shit. I think I saved.
That is when I knew.
Walk through everything here.
Investigating hostile intentions. Negative. Recharge incomplete. Torpificator at ready status. Medic, please.
Saving the delegates from DeVries took considerable effort, dear. Of course you could, but you didn't. They still might have a role to play if we're to close the rifts. May the...
Here. Yo! 875 pounds.
Proceeding to attack. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
All right. Shotgun to death. Fine.
You there!
Shit.
Back and scan.
Mind the hop.
Consider self-preservation a priority.
Whoa, there are a lot of infuriating people.
Firearm!
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Yeah, I just trying to kill bullshit. And I still forgot about the fucking mine.
Combatant scan.
Be like Obi-Wan. The high ground. Makes life easier.
Some kind of slack wit faffing about.
Investigating hostile intelligence.
Hey, you do this.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Consider self-preservation a priority.
Fuck is shooting at me. What?
Huh? Had
Let's
to
have a focus on their weaknesses.
Unfriendly nearby.
Do try to limit them.
Screwed that up. Let's try again.
Personnel. Adversary.
This heavy burst machine gun seems to work quite well.
Hostilities are afoot. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Yeah. Ratcheting up my aggression. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Yeah.
Ew, what was shooting at me? Kidding me?
Backing scan.
Who else wants to shoot at me?
Yeah.
Say show reconfigurations.
They're all waiting to spring out at us.
Attention, IRC staff. Please head inside for an important announcement from the Council.
Hostilities are afoot. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Something is. At least we we know where everyone went.
I seriously thought I was going to be grazing right up into a trap. And there I was.
If I could, but alas, not far. That was suffered extensive damage, Commander. Standing by to stupefy.
Put it
You're
off.
in the red, Commander.
Not going to use it this time.
Personnel. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Landmines. I recall there being like a UN convention on the use of landmines. Everybody signed it except I think United States, South Korea. And that's because of the DMZ between North and South Korea. So clearly, these guys are not signatory to it.
Due to an anomalous event, the interstitial hall in Exhibition Tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype rift anomaly modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Please direct all further queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
So where is said researcher's office? That way, certainly not for that day. I don't know what that did, but I'm sure it was something cool. Access. Where's that door?
Subjects, listen well. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your... But I cannot do it alone. Some may seem
Wonder
to
how long ago the Order predicted this. Assume the presiding bishop's been keen to the possibility for some time.
celebrate the bravery of our once and future sovereign. So dry those tears as I call
Yeah, I bet you killed him.
stand tall with renewed...
With renewed blah blah blah. Nobody wants to hear you talk.
finish our great sovereign's work and purge Arcadia of those who seek to harm us. We shall clench our victory and step into the prosperous future our matriarch promised.
Whoa.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Seeking cover.
On friendly nearby. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Maybe they should have used this gun a lot sooner. Main hangar. We need that's office. Lead researcher's office. Rift continuing.
We can't be expected to sleep in these conditions. I've been bivouacking in Cloister.
Actually, let's go here first.
There's something here.
I know how this looks, but I can... Then you must be responsible for all the commotion I heard just now. For both our sakes, I think it best if we continue as we were. I will forget I saw you as long as you extend me the same...
Yeah, what are you doing?
Proof, if you must know. There was an incident Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility. I'd grasp a live rod if I could pass its current to him. Although,
Okay.
unless you have unusual license to be here, his odds of keeping head and body united diminish by the second. That must have been... Unless your lamps have oxidized, you must have noticed my arm. I lost it saving the Sovereign from a rift experiment gone wrong. Naturally. Valancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me in the eyes of my colleagues. And since he's closed off that wing... Coincidence is not causation, I know.
Yeah.
But with recent events being what they are, it's difficult. Sabotage comes foremost to mind, though the perpetrator and purpose remain a mystery. If only Valancourt was not at permanent cross-purposes with me. Suspects? I only began this cerebration mere minutes ago. Until today, assuming one of my staff held malice aforeth, I should have known you were here for the prototype. But for what ill-begotten purpose, if that is true, then your goals and mine may be in close... Even though we have expanded our efforts beyond the modulator's use, Valancourt would still pay for such a theft. I couldn't possibly rely on an outsider to... Whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding protectorate subject to gather proof and uncover its cause. Really, Valancourt is privileged information.
Privilege it with me. I don't want to kid destroy anything.
Some things I cannot divulge, even under pain of death. This is one of them. Back to the topic at hand. Do we have an accord?
Yeah, we'll
Or
do
you
it.
intend to make further errors in judgment by rejecting my help? The prototype rift modulator is currently in interstitial hall at the top of Exhibition Tower. Once you have the prototype, make your way to Valancourt's quarters. He should have a spare key card that will grant... Be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone unfamiliar to them. But once you have... That is...
Yeah,
what
she'll
we
help him
agreed
escape.
upon, is
Yep.
it not?
Any last
Valancourt keeps
advice?
all of the items he confiscates from the staff in a locked closet in his quarters.
Alright, let's roll.
Scoping out a hostile. Facilities are afoot.
Restore. Recalibrate your...
Come upon me unawares.
Sorry, scientists. Development tower. Let's just check this area out over here. See if I can maybe jump across it. Yeah. Get there. Right. Okay, let's take a look at these weapons. In here.
Whatever's in there has been pushed to the outer limits of the universal equation.
Yeah, I'm not going to screw around with that. It's just a good way to die. Come on. That's enough. Oh yeah.
One rift anomaly modulator, as requested.
Let's use auto knock. So what does this do? It's a mysterious tool built by the detective to study and stabilize, approach and interact, temporarily stabilize, revealing objects consumed by the rift.
High priority alert. Without proper authorization, lockdown initiated.
So it is temporary.
To the unsubtle thief. Yes, you. It's not
Yes, you're
every
talking to
day
me.
that someone is fool. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far.
You're being awfully civil to someone who just stole your device.
Prototype modulator. The first of many. I suspect you did not reach here unaided. So who was it? Which one of my undutiful brain boxes?
Like I'm gonna tell you that.
Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date, once I have dealt with you.
Let me go, bygones being
I
bygones.
could also reduce you to a state of quivering agony. No matter. I will await you in the hangar, where bullets may fly more freely than words.
Yes, I will survive that one.
Target analyzed. Lay down consider self-preservation a priority.
And you're dead. Nice effort, Bill. Cannot get to either of those. I have to get to his quarters. door's barred shut. That door's barred shut, so it's shit. Okay. Good.
Frolic, prance, and shimmy to your heart's reach. Remember that time the Sovereign caught us comparing pitch?
I'm back and scan.
Always have the high ground. Obi-Wan. Joke might be old, but it's still relevant. So I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. This way or that. So I bet. Guessing. Maybe this room has something important in it, and I can turn around and go through the air vent. Or not, because this. Oh no, because
Don't be reluctant to unfold any rifts you come across using the modulator. They may eject something useful to you.
use that.
Ratcheting
Shit.
up my aggression. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Sure they're operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Experience.
I suppose there's been another...
Sorry, boyos.
Check your scope. That's an analysis. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I'll handle this.
So I don't know if I need to go through that. So I dropped 2 into sorry, 2 into lockpicking last time. Let's drop another 2 in there. Works. What do we got? Critical chance can destroy enemies. That's fair. Everything's the same, which will never happen. Got it. Those damage, don't care. Lead. Tasker. I like that one. Plus 50% weapon range. Oh shit, through the keyhole. Okay. Yeah. I already get a huge damage bonus to range.
Having that device nabbed on his watch nigh guarantees Valancourt a long... It's sure to be in Valancourt's quarters. While you're there...
Okay, so where the hell are his quarters? Just walked right by. So I'm just gonna Google this all the time and deal with this. Upper restricted area in the barracks intersection with barriers. Accessible after obtaining the rift. A floating cabinet to reach a walkway and then traversing through a vent into a bedroom. Floating cabinet, that's here. Bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo.
How very tidy and organized this all is. I imagine Valancourt's dirty secrets are filed in alphabetical order.
Key guard, let's go.
You have an update, I hope. Matriarchs, I'll lead us to the restricted wing now. Once there, reopen the rift using the modulator.
Alright, lead the way. Alright, you know what? I'm going to take a quick break, and it seems like a good spot for it. I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, we are back. It gets cold. All right. Let's go.
There's the sorry excuse of interstitial reconfiguring matter that claimed my arm. Rifts reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner, but use your imagination to conjure the original scene that could lead us to the evidence we need. You've discovered something. I knew it. I am
There's
absolved.
sabotage.
And I would characterize Valancourt as many vile and unmentionable things, but a traitor? No. A man cannot defecate without humming a protectorate anthem. For all the time I've spent trying to
He viewed himself as a
unsnarl
patriot.
Valancourt's mercurial behavior, I think I'm beginning to understand exactly what happened here. But if you have any,
That
I think I
concludes
can
my
formulate
investigation.
our
Yeah, I'm done
dear
with that.
head of security has much to answer for. We need to go and confront Valancourt. Absolutely not. I want to see that villain's face when his... The dead do make poor chroniclers. Very well. Valancourt is unlikely to provide conversation before slipping you a bullet. So I recommend slipping when it's done.
Good fight, no quarter.
First one.
Let's see here. Actually, what kind of bullets is this guy use? Heavy rounds. Rounds. Let's make some heavy rounds if we can. Of course I can't. Great, okay, let's get. Oh, yay, okay. More damage in area. So taste more damage. Plasma side effects. Let's do that. Alright, here we go. And you're dead. Easy, easy.
Resorting to fire. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Yeah, the way I just gunned down their boss, I'm sure they're not going to come anywhere near me.
I heard fighting. Well, what happened? Did he beg forgiveness? Thus always, morale will certainly improve in the lab. I had prepared this trauma kit, but obviously that turned out to be an
3
unnecessary
encryption
precaution.
keys in trauma kit, yeah.
Take it, with my gratitude. I'm not sure
Not
I'm
everybody
the
is
head
hurt.
of security at a highly valued research. Have no fear.
Okay. So we got that. Let's get out the door. Our console. Sure. Reaching. It's gonna knock off this scrapper camp. Yeah. Alright, so it says check here.
Hostilities are afoot. Batten scale.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of guys who don't like me. We're gonna kill them all. Come on, boys.
Getting joy can have a fix on their weaknesses. Standing by to stupefy. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Do try to limit further damage, Commander.
Whoa.
You suffered extensive damage, Commander. Mitigating the threat. Knocking them down.
You were engaging hostiles. Shit. Who are engaging hostiles? Oh. Shoot.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Combatant.
Whoa.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Torpificator at ready status. Yeah. Target analyzed. Lay
Still
down
have.
fire.
It's not that.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Let's run and gun these bad boys.
Mobilize.
welcome to anybody who is now joining the stream or has joined recently. I'm playing The Outer Worlds 2. Getting pretty close to the end. Oh. Yeah. I'll only be streaming for about 45 minutes more, maybe an hour, 45 minutes, we'll see. I usually only stream for a couple hours a night, but being a Saturday night, I might stream a little bit longer. When I'm not streaming, I'm playing Ultimate Online Outlands. It was actually the first game that I started streaming just for fun. Actually, I do this just for fun too. And I enjoy it. I want to get back to it. But I have to play Dying Light the Beast after this game, and I'll stream that whole thing too. Uncalibrated towers already. Oh, I have to that too. Oh, I guess I have to. Cross the bridge to the archive. I just have to go back to the spaceship to talk to Octa's Choice. Then I can cross the bridge. So that's GTFO. Yeah, during the pandemic, I made a point of going through all the games in my Steam library, playing them through and beating them, as well with my original Switch. And then I ended up selling that off just because I didn't really want to play it anymore. So now I try to stay on top of the games as they come out. So even though this just came out in October and I'm getting to it now, I was busy playing other games at the time. But this one I'll play through, then Dying Light the Beast, then back to Ultimate Online Outlands, which I still play in my off time, but I'll start streaming that again. And I've only got a couple of other games on my wish list that I've actually ordered. I know the issues around that, but I'll get into it. I'll play those when they come out. Oops. There. ACS Undisputed. Alright, in office.
Tramicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Nature heedlessly assembled and thusly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's choice, we strive.
I just had a merger. Excuse me. If they partner with us, it's only a matter of time before they come to see that.
I talked to that other guy since we broke the strike.
Welcome
There
back.
it is.
We understand you've been a very busy little minty was. Well,
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
I'm on a work stoppage of my own. Yeah, that'll go well. Negotiate a resolution.
Satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a
Good
result
results.
a mite more in our favor, but good work.
Everybody's happy, everybody's satisfied.
Well,
anything else you'd like to report?
What's my next assignment?
That facility went exceedingly well, all things considered. And it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic...
There you go again. Pinning your career. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a Computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how.
Yeah, tell me about the job.
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and
That was
butter.
their last one, actually.
We can sometimes lack a certain... The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. And he wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says actually it's only 3. Surely you can handle twice a few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist...
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while.
See you when...
Okay. So I gotta go help them steal shit.
Efficient, respected subordinate.
Are you dying too often? Not dying enough? No, I die plenty, usually through my own stupidity. Switch the quest to... that. Equip grenades in your inventory to throw at enemies. Yes, because holding on to a grenade is exactly what you're supposed to do. Here, this is an area I've never been to. Not shoot one of our allies. That's generally frowned upon.
Human corporatists I can handle any standard day of the week. I'd prefer doing more research before engaging too many of those introduced reptiles.
Don't care about them. Just gonna ignore this whole thing. Gluttony, food, yeah. Plus 15% healing food and drink, minus 10% combat weakness. Lots, I don't care. No. Yeah. No, it's okay. Just travel. Keep on rolling. I had paid more attention to the map, I would not have wasted my time. That's okay. Wow, shit.
Enemy moving into hostile.
Reload.
Combatant scan.
Subjects, leave them alone. It's just that not hostile.
Have you considered that?
You are hostile.
Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander.
Whoa.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Come on.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Sniper rifle.
Investigating hostile intentions. Combatant scan. They've been numb. Locking them down.
Jesus, that ability is ridiculously OP.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is
mobilizing. Resorting to
Sustain the system. Giving chase.
Replicator is charged.
Maintaining perfection.
Oh yeah, on the other side is the area where I was at earlier. Carrying 1,879 shotgun shells. I would literally be like semi with me.
Responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Fresh to be.
Protect Arcadia! Replenishing my fire!
Check your scope. Got an analysis. You've suffered extensive damage, Commander.
Whoa!
You can't fight contentment.
Shit. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna use some trauma kit. Alright.
Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea.
Proceeding to attack.
That's why mental refreshment is so
Mental refreshment, also known as brainwashing.
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming? Come in, come right in, and be refreshed. Or there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thought.
Priatin? Oops. Yeah.
Of every protector its subject to...
Are you ready to realign with the paradigm?
Oh yeah.
And all manner of imperfect thoughts? All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail,
And a quick dip into the lathe of particularity to abrade your imperfections.
I'm Head Refresher Ghoul, and I guarantee when you exit our doors, you'll be a productive member of our perfect society.
Why did it sound like he was inhaling helium after doing that?
Thoughts? Hello, contentment.
This is new. A mild euphoric, light hallucinogenic property.
Leading subject, or should I say refreshed to be. Welcome to the... You're not on my schedule.
Walk in there. Wonderful.
This is all a might stream.
Oh,
play
you
along,
appear
yeah.
to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment.
Well, I
Our
just walked through.
facility's induction corridor is quite an experience, isn't it? A feast for the... Accompanying our Head Refresher's thought-lulling welcome is a musical score based off an inspirational composition and a brief
By the
spritz of our
Sovereign,
very
yeah.
own repriorichin gas to boost attentiveness and provide the perfect touch of compliancy. To commence your Placid Waters Wellnetarium is the primary mental refreshment
come up with
facility
these
operator.
names?
We are tasked with ensuring local subjects are serene, untroubled, and operate right as rain, neighbor, right as rain. And
I'm politely
so
unconcerned by this and have no further
simply
questions.
step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, slash.
Refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia. Placid Waters Wellnetarium, here on Prater, is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser.
Greetings, subject unscanned. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to query 1. Concisely
Establish
characterize
order
your
of its
personal
turning count.
perspective.
Turning counts.
Incorrect. The accepted answer is I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal protectorate subject. By query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of
I'm being dead.
1 to 5. 5 being the highest, 3 being a traitor, 1 being dead.
I think I'm supposed to say 5.
Incorrect.
What?
The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including but not limited to
Try not to succumb to distraction by pursuit of justice.
disbelief, unaccept a perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is final. Query: how would your neighbors describe you?
An ideal protectorate
Processing
subject.
determination. The appropriate reply was, they never quite formulating conclusion. Phrenometric matrix delineated. Sub 150. The acceptable amount for a true and dutiful protectorate subject is 0. Now, proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass. Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Take. Low priority pass. The unitard I am never going to wear.
I do believe that's the first test I've ever failed.
Yeah, I think everybody's meant to fail that test. Don't feel too bad about it.
Oh, hello. Medicament dispensation has concluded for today. Please proceed to the lecture hall to request an exception.
What the hell? Comestibles
The
dispensing?
kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural failure.
Yeah. Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being
Abs
the
and fractions? Or use abs and
rounding up
fractions?
for clarity / responding approvingly. Our refreshment facilitators I am responsible for
correct?
providing each subject with their recommended daily medicament
Dosage.
dispensement. Has concluded for the day.
A clerical error occurred, requiring an exception. Must maintain my prescribed regimen.
Response. Medicaments are stored in medicament storage, the office in which this unit presently operates. Farewell statement. May refreshment.
Our course gives us purpose. The console is the firm hand that guides us. Mental
We're talking to the lecture, so.
free from doubt, efficient, perfect, and thus we enjoy amity, luxury, and resplendence. The system provides, the system abides.
The only thing that man's ever loved is the sound of his own voice.
Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing.
Oh, a new face.
Face. Welcome.
I'd welcome you to the Wellnetarium, but the designated...
See a little
I
fresh
was a
yourself.
victim of imperfect thoughts. Oh, I had so many questions.
2 days in long gone. Casting for questions in the facility.
First step in your recovery.
What's wrong with
Questions are an
questions?
unmistakable sign of worry, disquietment, and worst yet,
Vexatious
alienation.
agitatements.
As every loyal and dutiful protectorate
Thinking is best left
subject
to our
knows,
betters.
thinking is best
Where can I find samples of
the daily
pharmacology?
medicament dispensement, if that's what you mean. But you should take
Automac
that up with the
directly.
medicament dispensement automac directly. The medicament dispensement automac automechanically.
Say that 3 times
the
fast.
Dispensement automac automechanically dispenses medicaments. The medicament dispensement automac automechanically dispenses.
I'm gonna get an example of this facility's propaganda method.
I see you found the lecture as edifying as all the others here. Good. Head Refresher Gold provides us with daily lectures in audio cartridge form to steer group thinking. As they say, to think together, upstairs in the audiovisual aids office, of course. Though that area is off limits to all subjects not a part of facility
Refresh,
staff or
so
security.
won't question this. There's a good reason to grant me access.
How very interesting. Here, take my pass then. It grants
There we
access
go.
to all
So technology is employed.
particularity. One assumes you haven't had a session with Head Refresher Gould yet.
There we go.
That went better than expected. So this process removes all curiosity then. Guess that's one way to keep people from questioning.
Jesus, pass. Steal everything that is not nailed down.
Mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia.
Apologies, but automechanics
well material is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive divisor
Loose lips
responsible
sink
for
ships.
making the mental.
Earn 50,000 bits by selling items. $5.85. Okay, hold on.
And cross.
I like the way that looks better.
Or
What's that? Bye.
than ever.
Let's go.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. Not just a good idea.
Combatant observed.
Requesting my firearm.
Complication in progress. Mitigating the threat. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Rectification.
Adversary vulnerability identified.
Okay. Got 2 into guns. The next level will be 2 into speech, and then 2 more back. Take the drugs. Oh, I can't go up that. Power. I assume that does something.
It is personally overseen by...
Full privilege pass, which I didn't turn on.
The top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Prudence dictates. Eye your neighbors carefully.
Hostile
Hey
in
now.
proximity.
In.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Nope.
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
We know that's where we're supposed to go. Let's check all this first. Oh. Alright. Tree water workers. That other area looks really important.
Resorting to fire. Complicator at ready status.
Jesus, there's a lot of stuff here. This will take a while to explore it all. Refreshments.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Let's go grab the audio cartridge. Let's go back to that other room.
Privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged it.
Yes. Alright, what do we got here? Just... nice farm. Huh. That's a seal. It's just that.
Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Room. I looked it up on the Steam Trash today. Apparently, there's only about 600 people playing this game right now. Alright, 10 gas disbursement. Blah, 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 blah. Estimate dosage needed to fill chamber. Yes.
Say, what's that sound? Why does the wall look so soft all over?
Hi. Oh, it's just the head dude. Salmon, quiet doors.
Oh, do I detect a whiff of reprioritin gas?
Surely nothing to question.
I thought no one was due for peak. I should have your chart. Wait.
Laughing Boy here must be our lead son.
Well, this is normally where you'd say something.
My lack of glassy-eyed bewildering gaze gave me away.
Listen to... Oh, dear, I seem to be a little unstable at the moment. Even in a state such as this, I am more than able to apply... To what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak plainly.
Document the wonders of the mental refreshment process.
You know, I'm a proposal. Adequately debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology, and I'll provide you what you're here for. I believe in the strength of our ideals. I'm
Win
quite
you
certain
over.
I'll win you over. What's more, our colloquy promises to be vastly more diverting. But if I'm wrong, what would Auntie's choice or the order or my word, you're not a scrapper? Well, none of them will know what to do with our advanced know.
Let's do it. Fuck it.
So, what of the order, our former allies, those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation? What say you of them?
That's rich from someone allowed the freedom to think but robs from others.
My position is a burden, gladly taken to ease the suffering of our subjects. I think so they don't have to ensure the paradigm runs ably. Their order. Though your point, while gratingly, what say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists?
Really reward skill, talent, and innovative ideas. Go. Actually, he would.
That actually sounds to have some slight merit when you put it that way. I mean, your point is not. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare.
Yes, everything looks great if you're doing the mental revising instead of receiving.
People are unproductively prone to unhappiness. We remove this self-sabotaging flaw so they can fully appreciate the ample bounty we provide, free of doubt and worry.
Seems to me a perfect society could hold up to a few questions. Yeah.
As it is right now. Repelling... No, the refreshment process isn't about thwarting examination, but obviating fear, uncertain... Well, you've raised some interesting points, I suppose. Any other clever assertions you'd like to put forward before I fully evaluate your performance here?
What do you think the matriarch would say about mental refreshment today? Let's try that.
Her opinion to me would be largely irrelevant. While I appreciate all she did, of course, I must say that was moderately stimulating. Passively interesting. Now, what next?
Explain everything you can about that contraption.
Oh dear, I don't understand how the technical specifications for the lathe of particularity are in my office in the next room, hidden in a cache behind a frame on the wall. Pick up the cap. Now, if you'll excuse me, I do have a schedule. What an edifying confabulation.
Wait. I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment. But that last session, that was far more intensive. Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting, per instructions. Maximal? Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer!
Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended.
Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
That's why we are all happy and contented. Others are not.
Auntie Choice can be very happy with everything. The lockpicking finally came in handy. Unthink. I'll get right on that. So now I have to go back to the undisputed claim ship.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia,
Where was... Doc was the crafting bench.
Marisol, this unit has also been informed by Agent Delgado that she...
Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Body upgrades. Wheels. Like, damage overall. Ooh. That. Immunity from shock. That's what we want. Here. Went up on 2 hours.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and thusly rebettered it through artificial...
I see you're back from the...
Our team at Proprietary Insight Acquisition has been salivating over the potential commercial applications.
Now what you want.
I, for one, care little for the completion of stretch goals.
Stretch goals.
To avoid being mentally refreshed.
Now, I assume you won't mind. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful. But we're most interested in the technology and its results. Can't say I like the sound of that.
But truly unfortunate. Those without design.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details?
Yes, I just
Anything
realized
especially marketable? Good to know, good to know. Excellent. Along with some... Too bad about the lead scientist.
Explosive auto space
Earned you
search.
an above-average payout. All right. For your next...
Congratulations. Your storied success has earned you a
Whole entire minute.
with our illustrious...
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with... Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
Quandaries? I'm not feel comfortable with that anymore.
Well, I appreciate the clarity, if not the lack. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. So, you've been advancing a fairly I received a most curious transmission from... She stated this was your idea.
Whose idea was unimportant? That's good.
A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potential... Are you sure you'd rather pursue this over your current exclusive contract with us? Before I contact Ruth, I want to be 110... Fine. I'll initiate a call with Ruth through a secure line in the conference room next door.
Handle negotiations. Blah, blah, blah. You must finish assisting Laureate Craft before you receive. Okay.
Consume with Auntie's choice.
Awesome, I have not finished. These guys working out the door.
Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic without anti-stroke.
Make profitable choices.
Get it. I feel like I'm missing something. Alright, wait a minute. How about Google here? It tells me this, but it's giving me something different. What's with Ruth? There's a Clio. Did that. Head office tower. Oh, okay. Just a dummy.
The story of Anti-Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down from modesty. Successive generations, Spacer's choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations who unfairly stack the deck against the losers.
Look who it is.
Instigator.
Should be along soon. There we are. Apologies for the delay. We were resolving some technical... Oh, yeah. This must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit. I expected better.
Settle down, both
Don't
of you.
take that tone with me, little agent so-and-so. I've stripped mine. If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, these negotiations...
Let's get down to brass tacks here, yeah.
I sense 3 sore points. Point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution of skip cores. And point 3, management of Rift technology. Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will take full What? So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries?
Marketing strategies.
I would sever my own hand before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations. No, such a condition is out of the question.
The Order built the archive and belongs to them. How about the Order gets the archive but directs the power to an admin? I like that.
I am amenable to that proposition. I'm waiting to hear an argument that would support such a ludicrous proposal.
If Auntie pays order for access, they can fund more scientific research. If you would like
said
that.
anything about paying, but involving money in science seems questionable. But having Ruth, I commend you for being so receptive, and I assure you that anti-choice values science. Nothing bad has ever happened when science and commerce are combined. On the subject of science, it would be most prudent for us to no one understands production like we do. Besides, where Auntie's Choice manages, the Order would undoubtedly excel. Do not. So you ramp up production? And then what? We would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology should benefit all humanity. That assumes Auntie's Choice would even abide by such a list of restrictions. Not to worry. We can build a regulatory commission to oversee production and make sure everything is up to Auntie's Choice and order. Oh, partiality concerns are a thing of the past. Obviously, regulators would be incentivized to care most about the safety, as would the likelihood that we will eventually improve upon it. There is still the question of who takes possession of the Protectorate's rift technology. Although the science is still largely theoretical, this technology could be used. The Order would fritter away valuable time endlessly hand-wringing what to do with the technology. Auntie's Choice would actually use it. For good, of course. In a gainful manner.
Crazy idea. Share
A
it.
50-50 split? But that's so equal.
Imagine how magnanimous aunties will look to the Arcadia's population.
Goodwill rarely converts well. If Ruth's open to it, I believe I can agree on the... I shall look forward to There is one final matter I wish to discuss. I require some chemicals that I have been told are manufactured at a plant on... I know which plant you're referring to, Ruth, and out of professional curiosity, what could you possibly need? That is, quite frankly, none of your concern.
If you're working together, you gotta share.
Partners don't withhold secrets, although they can and I will make no progress with my... While the archive is an infinitely complex machine, an equally complex apparatus has been designed which allows one to interact. Unfortunately, this headgear exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it, but I require these chemicals to finish it. Certainly. And I thought we were the ones who threw caution to the wind. Ah, well, Ruth, if worst comes to worst, I'd be happy to serve as a generous offer. But I fear you lack a certain number of qualifications. Conscience, for example.
Background audio in the game. Speakers. If you make this better, you're wrong in any way. The entire order.
You sound just like I'm weary of having this debate, especially as I can never seem to win it. Oh, bother. Best I'll say is today's outcome. Arriving at any arrangement, even remotely equitable, was statistically improbable. Be glad our meet, as am I. You certainly have a way of... Well, that'll be all for today. Don't forget to purchase the latest in Auntie's Choice products out of... And do come see me personally when you have time. One moment. There are still the logistics of recapturing the... We'll, of course, provide our expert troops to support these efforts. Have your people call... Auntie's troopers will certainly help us manage the Protector, but it would be irrational to expect you to endanger your own life without a more specific strategy in place. First, we must reclaim Spyreton from the enemy. Spyreton once served as the Order's headquarters. Due to its proximity, unlocking and calling that lift can only be done from within the archive, however. So you will need to infiltrate the archive by alternate means.
I know that bridge is.
Fortunately, I am told you already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, you will still need to find a way past a small rift, currently Ordinarily, I do not fancy surprises. But you, with such a device in hand, and perhaps at some later date, You will also permit our scientists to analyze this gadget at length
We
in
take
one of our
infantry.
labs. There is a Computronic key that you will also need to locate within the arc. The Calcaduceus grants special access to the archive. Once it is back in Order hands, we will have full control over its systems once more.
In exchange for my help, I want to use the archive to analyze the data I have.
Until the Order has control over the archive again, this discussion is all but moot. May you achieve...
I never would have foreseen this day would come. You are exceedingly unpredictable, Commander. In a good way. Mostly.
Okay. Just individuals will never disrupt our perfect life. Alright, I'm going to call it quits here in just a minute. Ready. Tomorrow's session. Alright. Just go up here. Okay, I'm calling it quits for the evening. Thank you, everybody, for staying and watching. I'll be back on tomorrow, probably in the evening, maybe a little bit earlier than usual. I like to play a little bit more because I'm getting so close to the end. Got this quest, then I've got one more after this, and then I think that's it. So anyway, everybody have a happy, safe, and fun Saturday night. Don't get into too much trouble.